So, welcome back to the last episode of Love Live Superstar Season 3. It's finally time to wrap this season up. And I don't know if there's gonna be any more content, Liela content, when it comes to the anime from here on out, or if this is gonna be the actual end of it. I am still holding on for the hope of an eventual movie at some point, but I guess we'll find out. I haven't seen any announcements about it yet as of release of this episode, so I don't know, maybe in the future, but unfortunately it is time for us to wrap up this season. So I have a feeling, considering the last episode was very emotional already, I have a feeling this one is not gonna be holding back much when it comes to that. So I am scared to finish this season, but I'm gonna talk about like my thoughts on the entire series, the entire season and stuff like that at the end of the episode. But for now, I guess let's see where this episode's gonna go. So in the previous episode we won Love Live, which was, I think, fantastically done. It wasn't built up as this like huge climactic moment. It was just a stepping stone for the girls, for them to close up. Some of them close up this chapter and some of them to advance further in their Liela journey. But it was wonderfully done, and I am excited to see, and also scared to see how this episode wraps it up. I have a feeling we're gonna be having a graduation here, so I guess let's see it. Anyways, if you wanna watch this uncut and unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. And without further ado, let's go into Love Live Superstar Season 3, Episode 12. Oh, I am scared. She's packing? No! Oh, damn, look at the outfit! Oh. Oh, I'm not ready for this episode. No! Don't end forever and ever. No! Getting all sentimental. Of course. Aww. She waited for her. Wait. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Oh, she's putting it on pause until she finishes university? Oh, okay, I see. She's doing both. That's crazy. Shanghai, Tokyo should be pretty close by when it comes to a flight, right? It should be a short flight. Okay. I thought for a second, I thought that she was just here to cheer her up. Or to root for her, but no. Yeah, let's. Oh, that's cool. They're both joining the same entertainment agency. I really like that. They're gonna be together now. Whoa, that's a cool looking cat. Love Live Superstar. Oh, man. The vibes. Oh, Kaka! Oh no. Is it gonna be all of them meeting up? Oh, they're preparing the new generation. Well, I think new students will probably end up joining as well, right? New members. Oh, really? She's the club president? I like that. I like that. I talked about it in like 2 episodes ago or something, right? When they were deciding the new student council president, where I said that I think that May would do a pretty good job at it just because of her like she's a bit more confident than everyone else, and also I feel like she is pretty sociable, at least compared to some of the other girls. So I feel like she would do a pretty good job. And here it is, especially if she has like Shiki alongside her to like lean on. I feel like she can do a good job. And this is a pretty good, you know, replacement for, I guess, being a student council president. She can be a club president. That's cool. She's the leader. Of course. Of course. That's what I'm talking about. Mm. Of course it is. Is it gonna be the first year or the first gens here? Gee! Oh, the first gen. First gen is back. It's actually crazy. This music is not helping. That's cool. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is... I don't know if I can survive it. Please don't do it. Yo, Kinako, me and you both. Oh. Ugly crying. Yes, do it. Of course. Oh. Kina Kina. Is that Sumire? Holy, what's the hair? Giving off Yohane vibes. Yo, she's playing a character like Yohane. That's crazy. Ah. This song. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. Ah, fuck me, man. This is getting harder and harder. Ooh. Stop! No, you're not allowed to do this. Oh. Whew. No! I can't listen to this. Ah! For a second I thought it was UTX. The building. Song for all. Oh, fuck. Sumire. This is so cruel, man. Um. Um. So. 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 How are you feeling, Superstar Nation? How are you feeling? Today. It's a bad day for. It's a sad day for him. What's the quote again? Ah, man. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I think I didn't talk like a single word during the entire episode, basically. And that's fine. I was very much trying to hold myself back this episode. This was a fantastic, very much epilogue-esque episode to wrap up this series. And honestly, the way that they ended it, I would be surprised if that was a movie. I feel like they are trying to end it, or they ended it in a way where it's like, we are gonna go our separate ways from here, but that is fine. We set the foundation. The melody that we sang together is never gonna go away, and you're gonna continue it on, and you're gonna do good, and we're gonna be, you know, doing good in our own direction. I feel like this is the way that they ended it, and I really like it. But it does make me sad because it doesn't, yeah, as I said, it doesn't feel like there's gonna be any kind of movie when it comes to Superstar, which I would very much love a movie at some point. Whether it's in Vienna, whether it's somewhere else, I would love it. But anyways, let's talk about Love Live Superstar as a whole. Let's talk about season 3 first of all, as a whole. Season 3 was, I would say, my favorite season of Superstar. Definitely was. And that is because it tried to do something new, and just when I thought I knew what it was trying to do and I really liked what it was trying to do, it then flipped it on its head. And I was like, when they kind of joined up together, and I was like, wait, I'm not sure whether I like this or not. And then the way that they went about it with like the entire, like, I thought that the reason why I didn't like it at first was because I thought that it was gonna make the entire Love Live competition meaningless, right? It was gonna make it anticlimactic, like it's gonna be a stomp, there's gonna be no competition, and I thought it was gonna be underwhelming because of that. But the way that they went about it, with the competition not actually meaning anything, and I know people said, I saw a comment saying that it's not like it was really important in previous Love Lives either, right? It was also basically used as more of a stepping stone. I do think that there was a way bigger emphasis on Love Live in previous even seasons of Superstar and in previous installations of Love Live in general than it was in this season. I think in this season there was definitely, it felt like the least importance placed on Love Live, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, but now when I saw the direction behind it, I really like it. I really like the way that they handled the entire competition. They basically, as I said, they did it as a final achievement for the current oldest gen, I guess, first gen Liela members to achieve and then graduate, right? And the way that they went about the graduation was also fantastic, showing how much they've grown up, showing just that they're just basically a step closer to being grown-ups. They're no longer kids now. They are carving their own paths. They're going off to live on their own or to travel between countries to, you know, work and study like Kaka, or just going fully dedicating themselves to work like Sumire, or fully dedicating themselves to studying like Ren, right? It's absolutely incredible to see. And I think now let's talk about Superstar as a whole. I think that is the strongest point. I talked about it in the previous episode a bit. I think that's the strongest point of Superstar is seeing the progression of the girls, because it is spanning over 3 years. Seeing the progression of all the girls is absolutely fantastic. And as I said, it is the strongest point of this series. And I think purely when it comes to seeing the growth of the characters, this one is, in my opinion, by far the best at showing it out of all of the Love Live installations. I don't know if that's like a hot take or not, but I think just showing the maturing process of all of the characters, them developing, because it spans over the span of 3 years, it does the best job at showing it. Now, I do think that it could have benefited from even more time. I think we could have gotten, like, we could have given each of the characters yet another separate episode. We could have given more time for the relationships between different characters to brew. I feel like they've very much focused on the relationship between Canon and one of the characters, but they didn't really focus that much on a lot of the other character dynamics, right? I feel like there are many other character dynamics that we still could have explored, and we could have gotten like basically a full season worth of content, just, you know, more developing those relationships, developing more of the characters and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what is usually a problem when it comes to having this big of a group of 11 members, right? It's hard to give all of them time. I feel like Nijigasaki very much suffered from the same problem, is having too many members and too little time. And that was even, I feel like Nijigasaki had even a bigger problem when it comes to that, because they had only 2 seasons, right? And 12 members. But yeah, I feel like Superstar did a fantastic job. I really, really, really like the concept of this actually being a club where people join and people leave. It's not a one-time thing. It's not necessarily like, oh, this is a group and now we lock the group once it's created and that's it. It's never gonna change. I like that they are going with a bit more of a, it's growing with the school, right? The group is gonna be growing with the school. The school is new, the group is new, and the school is gonna evolve, the group is gonna evolve, and I really, really like that. I know that there are people who don't like that. There are people who only wanted Liela to be the original members, the first gens. I personally really, really like the fact that they're treating it like an actual school club, because if in IRL there would be a school club like this, people would join, people would leave, right? That's how school clubs work. And I really, really, really like that. So I think all in all, those are like some of the huge, huge, huge pluses and advantages that Superstar has over other Love Live installations, right? So it's not I don't think it's a perfect show. I think definitely there were some parts of it that felt a bit underwhelming. Even in this season, as I said, the major turning point was where they decided that, oh, we're gonna join up together, and I could feel it coming. But even then, that was one part that I was kind of confused about as to where they're gonna go and stuff like that. But even apart from that, I think not all of the plot points were executed perfectly. I think the Ren episode definitely left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth back in season 2. And I think, I mean, apart from that, it was pretty good. I really liked season 2 apart from that. Season 1 was really good as well, of course. So yeah, I think it's a really, really solid Love Live. I don't think it's gonna be my favorite. I think that goes back to me not being as attached to all of the characters as I was back. I would say, I mean, I don't think it's a secret that Sunshine is where I felt most attached to the characters. So yeah, I don't think I got as attached to these characters as I did to those. But this final like 2-3 episodes were very much making me think, oh wait, I'm actually way more attached to these characters than I actually realized at first. The only difference between how attached I was here and how attached I was during Sunshine was I felt as attached to Sunshine characters as I was here, but way earlier. So it gave me more time to, you know, grow attached. And I felt attached to all of the members in Sunshine, but here it was more so the first gens, I guess, that was more attached to. But yeah, still, I think it was a fantastic ending to the show. And I think all in all, it is a fantastic installation. And I'm excited to see what they're going to be cooking up next. If Juki Hanada returns for a new season of Love Live, I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic. And I'm sure eventually he will. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. Of course, I'm gonna be watching it on the channel once that eventually happens. As long as it's not like 10 years down the line, because God knows what's gonna happen in that time. But I'm sure it's gonna be sooner rather than later. If nothing else, we have Nijigasaki movies coming out, which I believe are not a Juki Hanada work, but still. Yeah, I am excited to see, man, what they're cooking up next. As much as I am sad about this. Oh, another thing, I guess I can talk about it here. I'm soon gonna be, you know, checking out Love Live performances. It's gonna be, I mean, soon. Soon is very, you know, subjective. There's a big spectrum, but at some point in the future, I am going to be checking out a lot of the Love Live performances. I'm only going to be checking out the official ones on their official channels. I'm not going to be checking out any unofficial ones or unofficial ones. But yeah, I'm going to be checking out, like I am doing for like D4DJ Bang Dream. I'm going to be doing it for Review Starlight and Love Live as well in the future, and Symphogear. So yeah, I am going to be doing that, just a heads up. But not yet, but soon. So yeah, is there anything else to say? I don't think so. I think that's all. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It's been an absolute blast. It's been fantastic. This season has been really, really good. But I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next series that we do on the channel. Peace.